Hey, it's Alex here. I'm just here to answer a few of your comments that keep coming up and give you an update on how the wheel is going. First of all, the comment that I'm too far away from the wheel. I knew that already. I knew that as soon as I put the thing together, because first of all I sat in it and set how far away the pedals needed to be. Then started bringing the wheel up and realised it was coming up too high, so I had to lower it back down, otherwise it was right up in front of my face. So I had to live with it being a bit too far away. Then I've made a few modifications to the frame now and it actually works a lot better. But yes, I already knew I was too far away from the wheel. Also, everyone's saying, oh, you should use first person view. Look, I've always used third person view. I like it. It's easier to use because in the real world you have peripheral vision. In a game, you don't. And that's just always got to me. I can't help it, okay? So, as much as first-person view might seem more realistic, you actually make up for not having peripheral vision by using third-person view. So, it sort of balances out. Although, in the next... when I'm going to start doing some more reviews, I'm going to do a game review, and you'll be happy to know because I'm actually in the beta at the moment, I will be using a camera view that's not quite strapped to the bloody front bumper, but right where the windscreen is. So I've gotten comfortable using that. Okay, also, the other comment that came up quite a lot was the games I was using. Look, I was using the games I had. I've always enjoyed Need for Speed. It's a fun game. Not so much Pro Street unless you're me and you download the collector's edition because you're completely obsessed with Koenigsegg's. And it's pronounced Koenigsegg or Koenigsegg. I watched a video from the Geneva Motor Show where Christian von Koenigsegg was actually giving a presentation. Anyway, that could be a whole other video if I keep going on. But I like Need for Speed, okay? Ever since Need for Speed Underground 2, which is, in my opinion, one of the best arcade races ever. It's a bit outdated, but it's good fun, you know? Haven't played a lot of Most Wanted, but that was good, and Carbon was a good, fun game. Undercover would have been good if it wasn't full of glitches, and no, I don't use the wheel for Undercover. That just wouldn't work. I tried it once, and you can't do all the cool 180s and 360s and other stuff like that. But yeah, and Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is an okay game. I mean, the physics engine's a little bit out, you know. It's sort of like your wheels aren't really rubber, they're more plastic. But it's not too bad. And I use a wheel in Need for Speed because I enjoy it. It does make it more immersive, and it actually did help my times. I set it to an hour steering angle, and that was it. And for all you people saying, no, you really are shit, look, the Blu-ray laser in my PS3 had died, and I'd only just got it back, just in time to get the wheel. So I was completely out of practice on all my games, but I was just really excited and I wanted to get into it, start using it, and I wanted to get this video made because I was so excited about it. So, chill, okay? And now I'm going to move on and show you what modifications I've made. Okay, now you can probably see the straps from the start, but we're not going to start there. The first thing I've done is I've raised the seat, not just with the wooden blocks, but with a whole lot of washers and a piece of wood, a bit of particle board there, because the plastic of the seat was flexing and I was worried it was going to snap. And so what that let me do was it let me bring the wheel a bit closer without it being too high, and it also let me put the pedals further up on that metal plate underneath them, so that meant they were a little bit further away. The next thing I did is I have hard mounted the wheel, because as nice as the clamp was, it was more convenient rather than practical for hard use. And most recently I've actually gone to the trouble of hard mounting the pedals. You're going to need the light for that, aren't you? So, yeah. Now, it's not actually, it doesn't have a drilling template for that. That was, I used the metal plate that came with it for the drilling template. Now, onto the straps. Now, the blue strap on the bottom is there because the plastic clip clamp thing, like what you have on a backpack, because I was pushing so hard on the pedals, it was starting to flex and go. And this strap here is to help so that this doesn't bend as much, which I've noticed since I've hard mounted the pedals, I can brake a lot harder and the Velcro won't move, which wasn't the Velcro built into it. I put the metal plate on it, then I put the Velcro on the outside of the metal plate and on the bottom metal plate and attached it that way. But that would still move under hard braking because the brake is so firm. So now that I've hard mounted it, the whole thing flexes when I brake really hard, so now I've added this strap here, which helps that a lot. And it also helps, because I've done it nice and tight, bring the wheel down a bit lower, and voila. I'll also sometimes play with a pillow behind my back to bring me a little bit closer to the wheel. And so now, it's a bit of a stretch, but I can sit my wrists on top of the wheel, which is how you're meant to drive. So, and I've known that all along. I've known that from long before I had this wheel. I just wasn't able to. That wasn't practical without the pedals being far too close. Although after playing over time, the pedals have started to feel a little bit far away when I have been braking hard in some sim races that I've been playing, particularly that one beta. And so it has been feeling, because that tiny last bit of braking does make a bit of a difference. So yeah, hopefully this video will have answered your comments a bit better and let you know what's going on. It's all still going well, still going strong. Yeah, well, thanks guys, see ya.